For a former Walker County deputy admitting today in federal court to using excessive force during the arrest of this man, Tony Mitchell. He later died after 2 weeks in custody in the Walker County Jail.
Your reporter Bria Chapman was in federal court this morning as Carl Carpenter made his plea and joins us now live after getting answers from his attorney.
Yeah, that's right, Morgan. So Carl Carpenter admitted in his plea agreement that he used excessive force while arresting Tony Mitchell. That is something he described as the culture in the Walker County Sheriff's Office. Now, that is something also that his attorney did not address. Instead, he describes the entire situation as sad.
This is a sad example of what happens most of the time when mental health and law enforcement intersect.
Attorney Robert Tootin says his client, Carl Carpenter, was not trained to properly handle Tony Mitchell's mental health state, which court records describe as severe to the point he was experiencing delusions at the time of his arrest.
When mental health and law enforcement intersect, it results in a big train wreck, and it usually has to be cleaned up in court. It's very sad, but a lot of times law enforcement's not equipped to handle issues involving people that have mental health problems. And it's just a sad situation for everybody involved.
Carpenter has pleaded guilty to 2 counts of deprivation of rights. His co-defendant, James Matt Hanley, denies the allegations. Carpenter is now admitting that they dragged Mitchell to a patrol car after Carpenter stomped on his genitals. A judge will decide what's next.
There'll be a pre-sentence report done after an investigation into his background. The judge will get a copy of that. We'll have a hearing scheduled later by the judge where the judge will make a determination as to exactly what those guidelines mean and how they apply to this case.
Carpenter could spend. Now, Mitchell's death has been ruled a homicide, and more than a dozen former correctional officers or jail staff have agreed to plead guilty in connection to his death. Now, right now, Carpenter could be looking at 10 years in prison, but he is currently still out on bond. And when it comes to the case against Hanley, that one is still pending. Your reporter live tonight in Homewood, I'm Bria Chapman, WBRC 6 News on your side.
A breaking